Hello. The three D's are what makes me who I am, and they include discipline, determination, and drive. I was taught from an early age that if one possesses these three things, that they will be a success in their personal and professional life. It is difficult to master all of these three characteristics. However, I am a testament. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to tell you who I am, right? My name is Christina Bell. I'm a veteran and pursuing my bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. I just graduated May 2017 with my associates in applied science and cybercrime after spending roughly 18 years in the nursing field. You may wonder, why did she change professions? Well, I'm going to tell you a story that will shock and amaze all of you. It started one day. I heard a knock at the door, and it was an Army recruiter. He was selling his pitch about being all I can be in the Army. I was 23 at the time, and it was two years after September 11th attacks. I felt a sense of obligation to my country to serve, so I joined. I told my father about this, and he said this: "You will never make it through boot camp." Please remember this statement, for I have all these years, and it's only driven me to be determined to overcome all obstacles in my way. So I went into boot camp with this statement in the back of my mind, and it made me more determined than ever to be all I could be. No one was going to tell me, not even my father, that I wasn't going to make it. I graduated boot camp, and he said this: "I knew you could do it. There was never a doubt in my mind. Now the real challenge lay before you. Advanced Individual Training, or AIT. This is where one obtains their MOS, or Military Occupational Safety specialty. You must keep up your physical fitness and go to class at the same time. I graduated top of my class, and something unusual happened at graduation when they called my name to shake the command sergeant major's hand. I could see my father, and he was wiping tears as they rolled down his cheek. This was something I had never seen, and remembering the statement from earlier is what got me through all the times we were in training while it was downpouring rain and marching until I had blisters on my feet. I had learned the real meaning of discipline. After AIT, I had a short leave time at home and then on to my duty station. As I arrived, they were prepping 5 of us combat medics to leave for Iraq. I spent 6 months in the sandbox to only return 11 months later to a year-long tour. It was terrible, the things I had to see and endure the 6 years I was a medic. That's what seized my drive for helping others, what I loved to do so much. I could not bear the sight of the sick and wounded any longer. It was too hard, and the memories were horrific. I lost all sense of being a driven individual, and I did not leave my apartment for almost 2 years. I went from being an independent soldier to an unmotivated hermit depending on my family for everything. Something finally sparked. I was an overweight and depressed individual who lacked discipline, determination, and drive. I had lost all the aspects that had brought me through some of the roughest times in my life. I had to do something, and fast. I happened to go online and found out someone stole my identity. It clicked. I wanted to know how and why someone would do such a thing. So I enrolled in the cybercrime program for PsyTech. I regained what I had lost: discipline, determination, and drive. It was astounding the accomplishments I was making after 2 long years I spent to myself. I was a student again at the age of 35. I remembered that statement from earlier about not making it through boot camp, and I applied myself like I did in the Army. I made good grades and the president's list. At graduation, I saw the same thing I saw at the AIT graduation: my father, wiping tears from his face. He tried hard to keep me from seeing, however, I caught a glimpse of him being proud of me. This was a priceless moment to me, to have my father be proud of my accomplishments and being an independent woman today. I've mastered all 3 aspects: discipline, determination, and drive. Having done so, I am an SFS, Scholarship for Service, Cyber Scholar. This means that I am obtaining my bachelor's degree through the transfer program, and not only is everything to do with school paid for, paying me too. This is so I can focus solely on my studies. This was offered to me by the NSF, the National Science Foundation, and I'm so blessed to have such an opportunity. After finishing up general studies here at FTCC, I will move on to North Carolina A&T University. I wanted to obtain at least a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity, and with the 3 Ds, I'm doing just that. I am transcending a goal that I had set for myself when I joined the Army: to be all I can be. Thank you for listening.